just one skill can give you the ability and the knowledge to literally never go broke again, and give you the know-how to actually make money anywhere in the world at any time. And that one skill is called sales. Now, what sales really is at the deepest level is just changing one's way of thinking. So when you're on a sales call or just talking to your friend, family, or just anyone in general in the real world, basically whenever you try to change their point of view to kind of get them to understand what you're saying and what you want, you're selling. So everyone is selling every single day of their lives without even knowing it. Like, that's how you make friends, that's how you get people like you, that's how you get your girlfriend. I mean, it's just an everyday thing that you're doing, and it's just called sales. So why I'm kind of telling you this and why it's the most important skill for you to learn, especially in your 20s and maybe a little bit earlier on, is because once you master the skill of sales and the art of it, you're able to make money anywhere in the world if you're able to leverage those skills into the right opportunities. Because you could be really good at sales and work at like a car dealership, door-to-door sales, even as a server as a restaurant when you're trying to upsell them on like higher costing drinks. That's still sales. But all of those different opportunities and kind of jobs that you can get with sales aren't really the best way to actually use those skills to the best of your ability, because you will always be tied to those locations. You'll always be having bosses and managers telling you what to do, and you can't really live life to the fullest when you're stuck at these locations, listening to these people that might not even be inspiring to you at all. Because I mean, back in the USA when I was working at Red Lobster as a server, I mean, I was still a salesman, but I was such an underpaid salesman that it was just very sad to see and very sad to kind of live that life. Because my manager at the time, he was very big, he was very fat, and I mean, he was pretty nice, but he was kind of homosexual, so it wasn't really the best situation to be in, because, you know, I was like having fun going across the world, traveling, experiencing life to the fullest. And I was always stuck at working at Red Lobster and a gas station as well. And that's when I actually realized that I wasn't living to the best of my ability, and I wasn't trying my best to actually live the life of my dreams. So after I kind of realized that, basically I just kind of made the switch to trying to find a different way to leverage my skills with sales and to actually better my skills as well, so that way I can try to find an online opportunity selling for big influencers anywhere in the world. So that's when I found out that basically a lot of people were making online money in Bangkok, Thailand, and I knew that if I just put myself out there and positioned myself with a lot of people already making money online, I would be able to actually put myself on an offer that they're on and actually start making money for myself anywhere in the world. So once I got to Bangkok, Thailand, I mean, all you really need to do is just start connecting, start networking, start selling yourself to others, and get people to kind of latch onto your dream and to your goals. And after you kind of do that, they're able to actually vet you on their offer, and you're able to get on so much easier than the actual normal way people actually try to get on remote sales opportunities. And it's just a very like underdog type of skill. Like, not a lot of people understand the value of networking and how important it is in life, and to actually get the best opportunities and the best jobs and the best amount of money you can get monthly. It's all coming from networking and the people that you know. Because back in the USA, my network was so shit. I was literally surrounded by people playing video games, smoking weed, people who didn't have a job. I mean, they were all going to the gym. They're all like those big like gym bros who just take pre-workout, go to the gym, go home, play video games, and eat the food that their parents cooked. And then they would repeat that same day over and over and over again without moving the needle anywhere in terms of their financial life. So I knew that if I was staying in that same situation, it would not be good for me, because I would probably be still living at my parents' house right now and just not living the life of my dreams. So I knew if I just mastered the skill of sales and leverage that into online opportunities where I can just sell anywhere in the world for these big influencers, then I can actually live the life of my dreams. So to actually master the skill of sales, there's really 3 things that you can do to actually level up your skills as a salesman. And number 1 is that you just have to put yourself in the fire and in the pressure cooker to turn into that diamond. Because of course, when you start out, you aren't going to be the best. You might be the worst ever. But as long as you keep trying and keep putting your foot on the gas and keep trying your best to level up your skills, it's inevitable that over time you'll be becoming one of the best salesmen in the world. And there's not even one best salesman in the world, because everyone has their own different style. It's just pretty much an art form that you need to find your own style and kind of adapt to see what works for you and what doesn't. And number 2, to actually improve your sales skills, is basically just to learn from someone who already has mastered their own art form and own style of sales. Now, once you find someone who's already mastered it and has been kind of just teaching others, you need to make sure that they're able to help you find your own style, because there might be some sales trainers out there that try to get you to understand their style and how they sell. Now, that might be good at first, but that style might not work for you, and you might have a whole different style that'll work best for you. So you need to find a sales trainer that'll be able to be open to a different style and will actually just help and see if that style works best for you. And the last but not least is basically just reading sales books. And that just means like the 48 Laws of Seduction. There's so many different books you can read. Just start reading books based on sales, and you can just learn so much from these books, just like this philosophy of sales, the psychology of sales. There's just so many parts of sales that you need to learn and to kind of dive into to actually add those different parts of knowledge into yourself, so that way you can use it to your advantage whenever you're trying to sell something, either with door-to-door, online sales, and just kind of leverage that kind of skill to make money anywhere in the world. Now, you don't have to get started with remote sales at first. That's probably like the best way to make money, especially if you want to travel and go anywhere like Dubai, Bangkok, Malaysia, anywhere like that. Remote sales is definitely the best bet. But if you don't think you're ready to travel the world and kind of put yourself out there, door-to-door sales like selling solar, pest control. I mean, there's so many different things that you can sell. It's literally an abundance of opportunities when it comes to actually getting into sales. So you just want to put yourself in the fire and just see how you are, like where you're at right now, and then you need to find your lowest hanging fruits and improve those, and over time you'll just become the salesman of your dreams. So with that being said, guys, if you guys do want to get into remote sales and you do want to travel the world and go to places like Dubai, the Philippines, Bangkok, anywhere you want pretty much, I do have a few more spots in my mentorship if you do want to leverage those sales skills into online opportunities. And if you do want to do that, just book a call below and I can kind of see where you are at right now and where you want to go, and then I can just help you, take you there and hold your hand and walk you through that entire process. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.